Pritadishu yatharamam Yatani sahasrani Dvigurani shatani cha Tatvari trinivekaitam
Chatvari, four. Trini, three. Dvai, two. Cha, also. Ekam, one. Kritadisu, in the Satya Yuga. Yathakramam, and subsequently others. Sankhyatani, numbering. Sahasrani, thousands. Dvigunani, twice. Satani, hundreds. Cha, also. Translation and purport by Divine Grace is Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The duration of Satya millennium equals 4,800 years of the demigods. The duration of the Treta millennium equals 3,600 years of demigods. The duration of Dwapar millennium equals 2,400 years, and that of the Kali millennium is 1,200 years of demigods. Purport. As aforementioned, 1 year of demigod is equal to 360 years of human being. The duration of Satya Yuga is therefore 4,800 multiplied by 360, or 1,728,000 years. The duration of Treta Yuga is 3,600 multiplied by 360, or 1,296,000 years. The duration of Dwapar Yuga is 2,400 multiplied by 360, or 846,000 years. 64,000 years. And the last, the Kali Yuga, is 1,200 multiplied by 360 is 432,000 years. I always count in crore and lakh, so the million had to little bit confusion. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnanam Janasalakaya Chakshur Janmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Bhutair Mahadvi Aima Puro Vibho Niramaya Sete Adamu Supurusam भुक्ते गुणांशोडश षोडशात्मकं शूलं कृषिष्टं भगवन् वचांसि मे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभयेव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे भावराधिका माधुरी अस्वादय सुखकाज जयति कृष्ण चैतन्य कलि प्रकटे ब्रजराज जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So this verse shows that how Srimad Bhagavatam is meant for one and all. In Bhagavatam, there are sections which is very much loved by the people by nature who are of Chandra Nadi, or there are people who are from Surya Nadi, or one who has scientific background or like that. So I am sure astronomers, the devotees who are of that kind of Sankhya Vigyan, they will love all this calculation. Anyway, so here we are to speak on something or hear something which has been given long time before the scientists invented something. So that goes to show that how Bhagavatam is the foundation of all the knowledge one way. In this particular verse, on this section of Bhagavatam, is the beginning of Bhagavatam. As we know, there are 10 subject matter which have been described in Srimad Bhagavatam. Atra sarga visargascha asthanam poshana utaya manamantar isanukatha nirodha mukti astraya. So this subject matter is the subject matter from first, that is sarga, the creation by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And this particular section talks about calculation of time from atom. We easily calculate, what is day to day, what is time today, and all those things. But all these calculation has been so nicely done by experts for our benefit. That goes to show that Srimad Bhagavatam is nothing but beneficiary for one and all. Therefore, we need to study Srimad Bhagavatam deeply, and we need to distribute Srimad Bhagavatam to one and all. Let people know that whatever we are getting today, somebody has worked on those things. We are very easily looking at this watch, what is time today, what is day today, but somebody has calculated and brought it together for us. Thus, we need to be very, very grateful to those personality. Now, this verse talks about Chatvari Trini Daiva Dvai Ekam Cha Ekam. So he said 4, 3, 2, and 1. If we calculate, or if we will say Krita Yuga, and we know there are 4 ages, Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali. So if we calculate that Satyug is the 4th age, Treta is, the 3rd one, Dwapar is 2nd one, and then Kali is the 1st one. So it says here in this fashion. But we all know that calculation is Satyug is the 1st age. Krite yadhyayato Vishnu tretayam yatamakai dvapare paricharyayam kalau tadar kirtanam. We talk all these things. So Satyug is the 1st age. Then we call it Treta, and then comes Dwapar, and then comes Kali. That's how we know. But here it says, Satyug is the 4th age and Kali is the 1st one. Well, in this sequence, this is okay. After 4 comes 3, then comes 2, then comes 1. But in sequence of today, we call, if we call Satyug as 1st age, then 2nd age should be Dwapar, number 2. And 3rd age should be Treta, number 3. And 4th age should be Kali, number 4. But we all know we call Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali. So it's not in sequence. 1st, 3rd, 2nd, and 1. It's not in sequence. Although here it said 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is a good sequence. But in practical sense, it's not in sequence. So actually sequence is like that. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. But in this kalpa, things are changed. We had a friend, well-wisher of ISKCON and Prabhupada, believer of Prabhupada, and he had done PhD on Ramayana. Like he was one of the Goswami from the Ramayans, from knowing the Ram pastime, just like we have such Goswami. So they also have a lot of commentary on Ramayana. And his name was Ramayani. So he used to tell many different pastimes from the Ramayana, which is not mentioned in Valmiki Ramayana or else. But, the Acharyas has given many different Leela and intricacy of Ramayana also. Just like he was telling about this section that how the ages were changed. From Satyug, it was supposed to be Dwapar. Usually it is like that. Satyug, Dwapar, Treta, and Kali. But in this millennium, it is changed. From Satyug, it came Treta, then Dwapar, then Kali. And how this thing happened, it happened from Satyug. And that was when the wife of Gautam Rishi, Ahalya, she was cheated by sun god and Indra. And to result of that, two sons were born. So one day, Gautam Rishi was going to Ganga to have bath. And they had already one daughter earlier. Her name was Anjani, mother of Hanumanji. Mother of Hanumanji, the daughter of Gautam and Ahalya. So he was going to take bath in Ganga. Anjani was grown-up girl, 4 or 5 year girl, 6 year. And the two sons were a small kid, maybe 1 or 2 year. So father was taking all of them to bathe in Ganga. And it was hot, the sand was hot, and the girl was burning her feet. So she said, "Father, I am your daughter." She told one time. Again she said, "Father, I am your daughter." Again she said, "Father, I am your daughter." Then Gautam, as intelligent as he is, great rishi, he thought, does it mean the two sons are not my sons? He told in Hindi, "Pitaji, मैं आपकी पुत्री हूँ." Father, I am your daughter. Means they are not my son. So he got doubt. And when he came on the bank of Ganga, then he prayed to Mother Ganga that, "My dear mother, you have come on this planet to purify everybody." This innocent girl, she has been telling not only one time, but 3 times that I am your daughter, I am your daughter. Does it mean that they are not my son? I am offering them to you. If they are my son, they must come out like son. And if they are not my son, they must come out like monkey. So he threw those 2 boys in Ganga, and they came out like monkey. So they became Bali and Sugriv. You have heard the name Bali and Sugriv? Bali became the son of, Surya, Surya, and Sugriv was son of Indra. No, something like that. Yes, yeah, Indra. So they were the Bali and Sugriv. So when he came, Gautam Rishi came home, and Ahalya, somehow or other, I don't know, Krishna has made this such a psychology. The father, they are always attached to the daughters. And the mother, they are attached to the sons. At least in India, here also, right? Mother Bhagavati? Here also? Yes. So that is scenario. The mother is attached to the son and father is attached to daughter. And they were a small kid. So mother was waiting that my sons will come. They have gone first day to take bath in Ganga. They will come. She was very happy. And when Gautam Rishi came, so Anjani was there, but no sons. Just 2 monkeys. So she asked, "Where are my son?" She asked, "Where are my son?" Then Gautam, "There, here are their sons." Said, "What are you kidding? They are not my son. Where are my son?" "Yes, they are our son." And then Ahalya asked, "What happened? How did it happen?" Then he narrated whole story. And then when she came to know that Anjani is the cause of this transformation of my son from son to monkey, immediately she cursed Anjani that today because of you, my sons have become monkey. I curse you, then you will also have a son who will be monkey. That is Hanuman. So when she was cursed, so far Gautam Rishi was not upset or angry because he knew about Ahalya. This is a relationship between husband and wife. Husband have to have 100% faith in wife. So as wife have to have 100% faith in husband. Of course, it's just not possible today, but it's from Satyug. Those days, the faith was there. The woman would not look at any man, neither man will look at any woman. Whenever we address some lady as Mataji, then that feeling should come like Mataji. If there is no feeling, then it will only remain lip service. Only we are saying Mataji, but the feeling is not there. But earlier, the training was such that when we address any lady as Mataji, then feeling was coming. So, Gautam Rishi knew that my wife is chaste, but something had happened. In fact, he saw everything. He sat down. When they became monkey and came out, he sat down in trance and he saw everything what had happened. And he understood that she was cheated. Because when Gautam, once he was coming to take bath in Gangadhar was everyday practice, the Indra and sun god, they combined together as Gautam and they cheated her. So it was not her fault. She thought that is my husband. But anyway, whatever happened. So Gautam was very cool. He was not upset. But he became upset when she cursed Anjani that you will have a son who will be a monkey. Then he would, she is a mother. How can she be so stone-hearted? She had two children who became monkey and one child, and she cursing her that she will have a child who will be like monkey. So she was so stone-hearted. So he cursed her, since your heart has become a stone, might as well you become a stone. Then Ahalya, realized her mistake and she begged forgiveness from Gautam Muni. She fell down at his feet. And then Gautam Muni, forgave her and he said, I can't do anything. Now I have cursed you. Only thing you can do, you can curse me back. Then that curse will get, nullified. Now she is wife, how can she do that thing? Though the wife were chaste. If today wife, she will again curse back, no problem. She will curse 2 times. But anyway, she did not curse or anything. And she said, all right, please tell me the remedy, what to do, what should be done. And then Gautam said, in Treta Yug, Lord will appear as Lord Ramchandra. And when he will touch you by his feet, by the dust of his lotus feet, you will be purified and you will come back as you are. So it was Satyug. And she had to wait for Treta Yug, means one more Yug. The Dwapar had to go, then Treta will come. But she was a great personality. These Rishi, Gautam, they are not ordinary people. They can change the whole system of the Lord also. Devotee of the Lord also change the system of the Lord many times. Durvasa Muni, we know how he wanted to change the whole system. When Kunti was with Kunti Bhoj, that time Durvasa came and he wanted to do a yajna by which he can control all the 24 elements of creation. He wanted to become Brahma. And he did that. Durvasa still had the power of doing creation, just like Brahma. He got all the 24 elements, but still he didn't want to defy the order of the Lord. He didn't want to disobey. Therefore, Brahma is creating. Otherwise, Durvasa can start creating tomorrow. So these people were very powerful. Gautam, Durvasa, Vishwamitra, Vasishtha, Brihaspati, they are very powerful personality. So as his wife, Gautam Nari, Ahalya was also very powerful. So when he said that Lord will come and by touch of his feet, by dust of his lotus feet, he will be purified and will come back. She was such a chaste, she couldn't stay away from her husband. and she started performing tapasya. She performed tapasya that she changed the whole cycle. She wanted Lord Ram to come first. She didn't want to wait for Dwapar and then comes, Treta. So she changed the whole cycle. And after Satyug came Treta. And then came Dwapar. So that this story was told by Ramayani ji, who had done his PhD on Ramayana. He is an Anatacharya. Many stories he told. He told about, Sauri, who was Sauri, how she became Sauri. He told about Kaikeyi, that how she loved Lord Ramchandra so much so that Kaikeyi became what people they think about Kaikeyi today. Kaikeyi, not that Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi is the greatest devotee of Lord Ramchandra. Kaikeyi asked Lord Ramchandra to go on forest for 14 years and be Bharat as a king, was ordered by Lord Ramchandra. He tested her. He said, Mother, you love me? She said, yes, I love you. He said, what can you do for me? She said, I can do anything for you. So Lord Ramchandra told Kaikeyi that this is going to happen tomorrow. So I want you to do this thing. You have got the boon from the king, 2 boon. And one of the things, you asked me to go to forest for 14 years. And Bharat should be awarded the kingdom. Just imagine what Kaikeyi had to go through, who loved Ram more than her own life. But this goes to show that how devotee can do anything for the Lord. Arjun, such a brilliant man, such an intelligent man, he acted like a fool in battlefield of Kurukshetra, just so that Krishna can speak Bhagavatam. Otherwise, Krishna himself glorified Arjuna by saying, Bhaktasche sakhameti rahasyam hi iduttamam. You are my devotee. How a devotee can be fool? Jai Krishna bhaje, sai bada chatur. A devotee, how can he be a fool? And he is friend of Krishna, Sakha. But he agreed to be a fool. Prabhupada said, a disciple should always act in front of a spiritual master like a fool. So Arjuna agreed to be a fool. So devotee can do anything for the Lord's pleasure. And so Kaikeyi did. So he told many internal, many intricacy of Ramayana, just like we hear the many intricacy of Srimad Bhagavatam, the commentary. Look at Jiva Goswami Sasandarbha. So nicely he explains about many things. So anyway, so I was just saying that how this millennium was, this kalpa was changed. And here it said, Chatvari Trini Dvai Ekam Kritadisu Yathakramam. So this is how Satyug, Treta, Dwapar and Kali has come. So here says Satyug, 4th Yug, Treta, Trinijug, Dwapar, Dvaijug, and Kali, Ekam. So this sequence one way is how it is supposed to be. But in this millennium, it is changed. And then the age of each Juga is also mentioned, and Srila Prabhupada gave, the calculative way that what is the age. Like in Kali Yuga, we know 432,000 years and 5,000 and some year has passed in Kali Yuga. Still, there are balance of 426,000 years, 26,000, some more year is still left. Long way to go anyway. We may take many births. But anyway, we should not wait for that time to pass and come in Satyug. Satyug can come even today also. Satyug means, presence of the Lord everywhere. And Lord has appeared in this age of Kali in form of his name. So his name is none different from Krishna, Abhinnatva Nama Namine. So he is here, and we should not waste our time in different way, but we should concentrate fully to chant the holy name and have association of the Lord face to face. It is possible. Once one devotee asked me this question, if this holy name is none different from Krishna, so will Krishna appear from the holy name? I said, Krishna doesn't have to appear. Krishna is holy name. Just you have to have eyes to see that that holy name is Krishna. When you chant, then you don't see the 16 word, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Rather you see. Then he asked, then how we cannot see this thing? I said, because we are not purified. I mean, when we chant, our mind is not one place. Every second, flickering mind goes here and there. But if you practice chanting, if you chant and hear, and your mind is there, today for 1 second, tomorrow for 2 seconds, day after 3 seconds, keep practicing that 24 hours a day. Your mind is only fixed on this holy name. Just it keeps moving here on your forehead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And then you see Krishna. Then you see Krishna. Anartha is still there. We cannot concentrate on the holy name, so here you can see. Therefore, when Prabhupada was asked how long it will take for us to come back to Godhead, Prabhupada said 1 minute, 1 second. Didn't take much time. Why? Because Krishna is there. So we don't have to wait for 426,000 plus year to come to go in Sajjog. We can go even now. And then, can I go next verse? Permission or stop? I can stop. Because actually, I was thinking to talk on verse number 21 from 12th canto Bhagavatam. But I think 5-minute time is there, so I think I will. Anyway, I just read the next verse, which has no purport. So verse has no purport, so I can read as well as I cannot read. Because it always said if no purport, then go next one. So I can go up to there. The transitional period before and after every millennium, which are a few hundred years, as aforementioned, are known as Yuga Sandhya, or the conjunction of 2 millennium. According to expert astronomers, in those periods, all kind of religious activities are performed. So this Sandhya is mentioned here, and the importance of Sandhya is given in this verse, especially by in those periods, all kind of religious activities are performed. 3 Sandhya. So we chant every day, Yasya prasadat bhagavad prasado, Yasya prasadat nagati kutopi, dhyamanstuvanstas yasasti sandhyam, bande guru sri charanaravinda. So 3 Sandhya, the sunrise, midday, and sunset. They are the perfect time for performing these religious activities. Thus, while chanting Gayatri, we chant morning time, before sunrise time, noon time, and evening time. So, also we have early morning, Mangalarti. Midday we do something, Bhogarti, Prasadam time. And evening time, Sandhyarti is there. So Prabhupada has given everything according to a scripture. Therefore, we must come to Mangala Arati. Earlier we used to come midday Arati also. Pandit Prabhu, I remember, when we had, at least Sunday we used to come, right, Pandit? Like Mercy Feast. So Sunday we used to come for, noon Arati and evening of Sunday Arati. Tamal Krishna Maharaj once said that, Prabhupada said that this morning program and evening program is like a spiritual sandwich. Sandwich has a bread on top, bread down, and in between something. So, if we want to have healthy life, spiritual life, then everybody must come to Mangala Arati, Guru Puja class, and Sandhya Arati, and Gita class. Prabhupada gives so much importance on Gita class that he himself, the divine guest, sat down in Vrindavan and he spoke every day Bhagavad Gita class. He gave every day. So here it said, in those period, this Sandhya, all kind of religious activities are performed. So that's something for us to derive the lesson from here. So this is what is there in these two verses. Next verse talks about how the declination started, and what will happen in Kali. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I think I did up to 8:45, he told me. Okay? Any comment, question? Yes, Prabhu.
Talks about the story that how to reconcile with your story. He said that when Allah saw that her husband came back little early, she noticed that it was above the ground, because heavenly creature like Indra, they are always above the ground. But she was intentionally knowing that, because before her marriage, the Brahmaji, Ahalla was not created by ordinary living being, was created by Brahmaji. She was so beautiful, but Indra immediately found out some other.
Not only beautiful, Gautam kept her 19-year-old girl all the time.
Yeah. So Indra had a, how do you say in English, crash, I would say, at that time, but Brahmaji did not allow. He said, no, she will be married to somebody who can be very self-controlled. So that's why the whole wedding took place with Gautam Rishi. So in that pastime that we hear that he cursed him after he got caught by Gautam Rishi, that you love vagina, that let your body become full of vagina. And it was such embarrassing. So then it became eyes.
Yes.
Instead of vagina. So how do you reconcile both? I mean, your story is also very attractive. Which Acharya gave?
Well, his name was Ramayani. From Ajodhya, he was a Mahant of one ashram.
One Mahant.
Yeah. He was from our native place, but he was there, we used to go there. There was 70s, 22, 73. He passed away sometime in 80s.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, there's no way to find out who is the father of Bali and Sugriv. That the story does tell, how to Bali and Sugriv came. Anyway, this is a story, not much Siddhanta in that. But thank you for your comment.
Also, the numbers 4, 3, 2, and 1 stated that Kali is 4 times the duration of Sati is 4 times Kali, the duration of Kali.
Yes.
Treta is 3 times Dwapara 2.
Right.
We are in the Sandhya now for Kali. And so we have the Sankirtan. So it's the auspicious time, it's the best time for practicing chanting and so forth. Also it's stated that some age, like when some great personality comes, then that time, that little time, like when Lord Ramachandra was in Treta Yuga. That period was like Sat. They can create that atmosphere. Just like in stated that this bottle air and Kali is like with the Sankirtan.
You are very right. In Varanasi, there was a bogus man, and he was saying, bogus man, and said, Satjug aayega, Satjug aayega, Satjug aayega. So I was curious because they were writing on every wall all over India, Satjug aa raha hai, Satjug is coming, Satjug is coming. So once I was in Varanasi, so I went to his ashram and I spoke one of his, a student, that why Satjug has to come after, Kali, still so much time. How he is saying? He said, no. In Kali Yuga, only Ram Nam, name of Ram is, everything. So if you chant name of Ram, that is Satjug. So what Prabhuji is saying is same thing. When you chant Ram, that's Satjug. So means he wanted that everybody to chant Ram and become Satjug. Good wish, but he did not clarify that. All right, so we stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.